This quick video is going to show you how to complete the benthic pollution tolerance index Google Sheet that we've created. So once you've collected all of your data from the stream, you can go ahead and enter it into this Google Sheet. And you'll notice that you may have captured things that are not on this list. The pollution tolerance index is kind of a specific way to code and analyze some of that data, and so it's actually keyed in on specific organisms. And so you can go ahead and fill in here how many organisms you found for each group. And so you'll see up here columns A and B are looking at pollution tolerance or pollution group 1. So these are going to be species that are incredibly intolerant of pollution and are found in really pristine and healthy waterways. And as you start to work your way down to columns C and D, and then E and F, and then G and H. Down here you'll see that this is where organisms that are incredibly tolerant of pollution and that are going to be found in kind of poor water quality are. And so what you can do is go ahead and enter your information for the organisms you found. If there are other organisms you found, you can we won't use that data for the calculation of the pollution tolerance index, but that may be interesting to have for other reasons. Using row 9, what we're going to do is count up the different species that we found. So this is a little bit confusing because intuitively you kind of want to just add up the number of organisms that you found, but this isn't asking for the total number of organisms that you found. It's asking for the diversity of the organisms that you found. So for example, there are these are the options. So of these pieces of data, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. So of these 7 different organisms, how many did you find? And so looking at our data set here, we found this many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number that we're going to put here is 5. So we found 5 of the species that are identified in pollution tolerance group 1. And so the item that's located down here is the weighing factor. And so this actually is asking us to take the number of taxa and actually multiply by 4. And the reason that we're doing that is because the organisms from this group, from group 1, are intolerant to pollution. And so they actually count a little bit more mathematically than the organisms that are kind of collected in pollution tolerance group 4. And so you can kind of work your way over through your data set. And so going over here, it looks like we caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different taxa. And so the weighing factor for this one is 3. And so this, I put formulas in this data sheet to be snappy and do some of the math. And then in pollution tolerance group 3, we found all 4 of the different organisms. And then in pollution tolerance group 4, we found 2. And so we will put 2 there. And so this is going to help us calculate our total pollution tolerance index. And so our number is 48. Back on the Adobe Spark page, there is a key to help you figure out what that number means. And so this number seems kind of arbitrary, but you'll see on the Adobe Spark page there are kind of ranges for each of these different kind of types of streams and water quality. So you'll be able to figure it out. Good luck.